Hey, we're here with Corey in the Rainbow Room.
Yeah, Corey, you have some special spirits for us. What are we going to get into today?
So what we're doing today is a few fall-inspired cocktails that I've been working on. Something a little bit more Thanksgiving-themed, and another one that actually lends itself to some of the kind of upper echelon of the cocktails we do here at Rainbow Room Bar 65.
What's a Thanksgiving themed one?
This one is really fun. It's a riff off of Thanksgiving flavors, things like turkey and a lot of poultry spice, only we're taking a little bit different direction and we're using mezcal, a really smoky spirit from Mexico, infusing it with a little bit of duck fat to bring some savory elements to it, and then pairing that with a really nice floral vermouth that brings a really nice, beautiful floral and herbaceous element. We've infused this with both rosemary and thyme. That's the duck fat mezcal.
Wow.
We do that in-house, so that doesn't have its own bottle.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
So it's paired with the duck fat. The duck fat mezcal is paired with the herb-infused rosemary, classic poultry herbs like rosemary and thyme, a few dashes of cranberry bitters, because I don't know about you, but my Thanksgiving table isn't complete without that cranberry sauce on there.
That's a pretty looking drink, and I've had a lot of mezcal. Did not know it had duck fat.
No, most of them don't. This one we do in-house, but it does mimic a style of mezcal called mezcal de pechuga, which does involve a little bit of a chicken skin to infuse some more savory flavors into the mezcal.
Who would have thought that?
You know, there's some crazy things out there.
Oh, I'm a fan of the big cube.
The big cube, because this cocktail is also going to grow while it's in the glass.
Really?
As the ice cube begins to melt, more and different flavors will open up in the cocktail.
That means it grows.
Exactly. You know, it's a sipper, this cocktail. It gets quite a bit of garnish here. We're going to start with a little bit of fire.
Ooh,
And this is, we're flaming the oils in the orange here. What that's going to do is kind of accent some of the smoke in the mezcal and really punch up some of the flavors of the duck fat and bring this cocktail all together.
How did you not burn your fingers?
Practice.
that's a good looking drink.
Don't do this at home.
Nah, it's more than safe. A little bit of fire never hurt anybody.
Well, you know, why'd you just smack that?
This is what we're doing here is we're going to break open some of the capillaries within the herbs. It releases the oils and adds a lot of aromatic elements to the cocktail as well.
I had no idea.
That gets tucked right in there. That's why you see everyone beating the mint. It's not because the mint is naughty. It's because we're trying to waken up some of those
Wake up,
aromatics.
man. Now, is it done?
That is the finished product right
Go for it.
Would you like to know? Ladies first.
All right.
Get in there, Kim.
Never had. Oh my. Wow.
Nice.
A lot going on there.
It's light though.
I like the way it smells, too.
You have to taste it. Brian has to
please
taste it.
do. The next cocktail we're working on here is a different direction. Have you ever had a Boulevardier?
I beg your pardon?
A Boulevardier?
Boulevardier? No, I have not.
A Boulevardier is similar to Negroni, if we've ever
Oh,
had
yes,
Negroni
I've had
before.
Negroni, yes.
Only we base the Boulevardier with whiskey. In
Okay.
this case, we're going a little bit different direction.
Oh, that's fine.
We're going a little bit different direction. Instead of using a traditional whiskey, we're using a really beautiful spirit. This is Macallan's Rare Cask Scotch.
Ooh, I'm a fan.
So we start off with an ounce and a half of that to give it a nice, strong base.
You can stop right there. We're good.
We're going to take this a step further because not only we're starting with a beautiful Scotch like Macallan, we're actually accenting it here with some vintage spirits.
Okay.
I have some Amaro and a herbaceous liqueur. They're actually from the 60s and 70s.
Oh, wow.
And this is part of our Rainbow Room Reserve cocktail list.
These are specialties.
Not only are we mixing a premium spirit, we're also incorporating a little bit of history because we have so much history here at Rainbow Room. By pairing those with some aged spirits, things that you simply can't get anymore.
You gotta have a steady hand there, Corey.
Lots of practice for this one as well. No spills and no burns.
He's using the small size.
Little baby goblet there.
Yes, how cute.
There you go.
And then he pours it kind of backwards.
A little backwards, you know, you gotta have a little flair to
Yes.
it. You know. The show is half the fun, so a little bit of ice in there, just speed this up.
Speed it up. There we go.
A pinch of sea salt,
Oh, look at that.
and this is actually gonna be a black sea salt, so it's volcanic salt.
Okay.
Adds a nice little bit of charcoal in there as well. Add some smoke. And then again with the rosemary.
Eat that rosemary.
It's naughty rosemary, so
I'm going to
gotta-
start smacking my rosemary.
Yes.
gotta keep it in line.
Okay.
All right. This one is also gonna grow in the glass, but it's only because it's starting off a little cold.
You need this.
Lemon oils to condition the glass there.
Okay.
What that is gonna do is one, add some aromatics, but Thank you very much.
Knew it.
And we're gonna want to make sure that we don't get any of that rosemary in this cocktail, so we're gonna double strain this one here.
Oh, look at that.
No naughty rosemary.
No naughty rosemary.
Now that looks really fancy. And it's a sipper as well.
This is definitely a sipper cocktail. And as this one starts to warm in the glass as well, you'll notice that different flavor components start to evolve as the glass, as the cocktail.
I'll try this
You
one
can't
first.
stand it. Go for
I'll
it.
try this one first since it's, I feel like
You
I
can-
should start making rules and laws in the land or something. It's such a royal drink. Here we go.
You need a crown.
Ooh, it's good. I like this. Is the one
That's right.
And it smells great too.
I can smell.
After you, yes. Now I'm getting into the party mode.
And all
job,
these again
Corey.
trying to
Much sweeter.
Yeah,
Yes.
much sweeter, but definitely some nice bitter elements. And the
Yes.
sweetness you'll notice is actually going to be from the aged Amaro.
Okay.
Usually it's a bitter, but because it's spent so much time in the bottle, about 30, 40 years at this point,
Yeah.
it starts to sweeten up a little. Wow. So
I'm not bitter. We had that. Very
everything,
good.
everything better with
Here
time.
we go. Well, salute. Salute.
There we go.
Thank you,
Thank
Corey.
you.
My pleasure.
Day drinking's my favorite.
You got to start sometime, right?
Right? Thanks, man.
My pleasure.